Do you ever feel like you're just trudging through each day without any real direction or purpose? Are you looking at your life and wondering why you haven't achieved your biggest dreams and goals? If this sounds familiar, I have good news for you. Everything can change in an instant if you're willing to take the first step. The commencement of any journey begins with intention and direction. Before endeavoring towards monumental goals and life purposes, one must first identify and solidify what it is that matters most to them. Pinpointing your paramount objective provides the essential focal point through which all future efforts flow. Whether seeking professional success, financial freedom, creative accomplishment, or spiritual actualization, devote time to contemplate what drives you at the deepest level. Analyze your core values and belief systems to determine the overarching achievement that aligns with your inner truths. Reflect honestly on your underlying motivations and what lends your life authentic meaning. Allow this exercise of self-inquiry to reveal the singular aspiration that you are willing to fully invest your energies into. Once distinguished, hold it firmly in thought, affirm it daily, and allow it to permeate all decision-making. This clarity of focus and singular devotion to your principal ambition will propel your life in an intentional direction. Progress will accelerate as scattered efforts congeal around this North Star aspiration. Keep your eyes fixed upon it, move toward it daily, and witness dormant dreams manifest into reality through concentrated purpose. The divide between intention and accomplishment is action. Once the paramount objective has been identified, the imperative next step is to mobilize one's forces towards it immediately. The mind easily conjures visions of desired outcomes without manifestation, absent the propelling motion of doing. Therefore, waste no time in hand-wringing and preparation, for the perfect conditions to begin will never fully materialize. There is only now and the raw materials currently at your disposal. Forge ahead with the means available, not waiting for circumstances to improve. The act of doing will organically attract the necessary resources. Do not delay in taking the first steps, no matter how small. Building momentum is vital, so put imperfect action over prolonged pondering. Shut down inner voices of hesitation with the reminder that forward progress itself will reveal the next right actions to take. With consistent daily effort, mutations of progress will accumulate into substantial change over time. Remain vigilant against the inertia of procrastination. View each passing moment as precious and unrecoverable, using time as the currency to purchase your ultimate goal. The pace of accomplishment hinges on the speed of taking action. Pay this price willingly and without delay. Although sporadic action may produce intermittent progress, consistency of effort is required to achieve the massive objectives that expand the limits of one's current reality. The natural tendency is to work in intense bursts when motivation strikes, then slide into long periods of inactivity. While intensity is admirable, establishing patterns of regular action is the secret to breaking through plateaus of performance. Therefore, construct daily schedules and routines devoted to your supreme goal, as regular rhythms channel energies towards continual advancement. Within these frameworks of order, identify the subset of key tasks that drive the most substantial results when performed consistently. Dedicate time daily for these vital activities without fail. making them as routine as morning meals. Beware still of overexertion and undersupply. Balanced investment of personal resources allows sustainability. Fuel your efforts by caring for mental and physical well-being. With patient rigor applied steadily toward high-priority tasks, seemingly impossible feats are achieved through the compounding vehicle of time. Daily progress aggregates into generational accomplishments. The abundance of digital noise and ceaseless influx of information in the modern era makes the mastery of one's attention essential. Allowing a fragmented focus to ricochet from intrusive stimuli to superficial distraction will quickly erode the actualization of meaningful goals. Therefore, implement strategies to purposely direct your mental energies towards solely useful channels in order to eliminate hindrances to performance. For example, adopt a structured approach to limit time on social media, entertainment, and the internet as a whole. Be ruthless in questioning whether certain online activities serve your ambitions or not. Likewise, temper constant connectivity on devices if it breeds distraction. Create spaces of solitude for concentration if needed. The fewer the intrusions upon your cognitive capacity, the deeper it can be channeled. Additionally, enhance your environment by removing disorder and clutter, keeping only resources germane to present purposes in sight. Decluttering the external landscape aids internal clarity. By deliberately controlling the gateways of attention, you retain ownership over where your mind is directed, reclaiming hours previously lost in useless tributaries of thought. With less drained on diversion, more can be channeled towards your chosen course. On the path of pursuing ambitious goals, accurate metrics and feedback loops are instrumental in evaluating progress and calibrating approach. Therefore, diligently track key performance indicators relevant to your supreme objective. Quantify desired outcomes whenever possible, setting distinct targets and timelines. For qualitative aims, devise checklists, surveys, and assessments to gauge progress. Maintain records and journals to retain thorough data on your undertakings. With accurate tracking, shortcomings become visible and can be addressed, while incremental gains are elevated, energizing further effort. Review progress habitually, potentially scheduling weekly and monthly audits. During these, re-examine processes and methods, adjusting course when required while replicating positive patterns. Impartial and routine measurements rein in subjective evaluations and the distortions of memory. You cannot manage what you do not measure. Let evidence over ego guide enhancements. With clear optics into rates of progress, act promptly to remedy deficiencies and replicate wins. In this manner, continuous improvement fuels ascending cycles of achievement, carrying you swiftly to your goal's realization. The human experience is inherently social. Sustained accomplishment often relies on engagement with supportive community. While self-discipline propels daily action, supplementary wins at one's back accelerate arrival at the target. Seek out those exhibiting qualities and values that affirm your noble aims. Align with individuals who have themselves actualized similar aspirations. Learn from their journeys while also discerning shortcuts. Regular dialogue reinforces commitment and provides perspective when vision is obscured. Choose mentors who can impart wisdom and hold you accountable. Reciprocate by motivating others and sharing hard-won lessons. There is immeasurable power in association. Iron sharpens iron. Yet be discerning of those who drain mental and emotional reserves. Reduce time with individuals operating from a place of scarcity, fear, devaluation, or inertia. Surround yourself with those who emanate positivity, encouragement, and who share your vision of possibility. In community, purpose is magnified. You are propelled forwards by currents of others' progress. Together, the pace accelerates. With strategic alignment to those of common ambition, the summit is reached in tandem. On an ambitious journey filled with trials and tribulations, regularly acknowledge progress and celebrate small wins to maintain motivation. The arduous nature of pursuing grand goals can deplete resolve over time through perpetual struggle, absent moments of uplift. Therefore, cultivate mindfulness to appreciate all evidence of advancement, no matter how incremental. Documenting and tracking growth makes wins visible. Purposefully reflect on how far you've come since commencement of the quest. Set intermittent milestones and conduct rituals, both private and shared when achieved. Reward yourself proportionally for each hard-earned step. Use positive reinforcement to condition more achievement. Yet beware of complacency and backsliding. Dramatize the next phase of difficulty, redoubling determination. The climb thus continues with spirit buoyed. When beset by frustration, review accumulated gains to regain perspective. Recognition of progress renews faith when challenged. With consistent acknowledging and celebration of small steps taken, the destination draws ever closer. The longest journeys and highest peaks are conquered step by step. Keep walking. The path to monumental achievement seldom follows a straight trajectory, but rather weaves through valleys and storms that test resolve. When faced with adversity, many abandon worthy aspirations due to a scarcity mindset and lack of grit. Yet the decoration of life is overcoming challenges through relentless perseverance. Therefore, anticipate impediments on the odyssey towards your supreme goal. Internalize that falls and failures are instrumental feedback to course correct appropriately, not signals to surrender. Maintain faith in your vision by cultivating perspective on how tribulations are shaping strength. Each obstacle conquered expands capability and foresight for the next phase. Reinforce mental and emotional fortitude daily through disciplines of mind and spirit. When beset by hardships, stubbornly cling to the guiding star of your ambition. Have the courage to change tactics but not abandon aims. Nurture heroism, viewing turmoil as training grounds. With determined persistence, no gap proves unbridgeable, no mountain unclimbable. Resolve hardens through difficulty. Victory belongs to the intrepid who persevere when it would be easier to relinquish. Keep climbing. The summit still awaits. The journey towards momentous achievement requires focus, perseverance, and faith in the vision that beckons from the future. By identifying your paramount life purpose and taking immediate action, then regulating consistent effort through structures and community, the realization of your most ambitious goals awaits. Progress will accelerate by eliminating distraction, tracking growth, and celebrating small wins while maintaining resilience when challenged. The destination is closer than it appears. Take hold of the immense opportunity this day presents to finally begin, then persist. I invite you to share your own stories and insights on accomplishing what matters most to you. Comment below on the vision calling you forward and the bold actions required to make it a reality. Together, let us encourage each other to not settle for less than our highest aspirations. The time for intention is over. It is now only a matter of resolve and action.